Good morning, friends. Today you guys are going to read through the passages and annotate anything you notice that's important or that has to do with your questions. So today I just wanted to take a quick walk through some of the questions that are a little tricky. Number one gives you guys a tough time, typically because you are picking events that aren't always important events that tell the beginning, the middle, and the end. So pay attention to number one, that if you were to read just the three that you pick, it would kind of summarize what happened in the beginning, the middle, and the end, not the details in between. Number two, pay close attention that the picture, you're looking for what part of the story the picture shows. 5, looking for a simile, that's comparing two things that are not alike, using the word like or as to help the reader create a better visual in their head. 8, we're looking at the summary of what happens at the beginning of the story. The beginning, not the whole story, so that's important. 11, we have an idiom. And an idiom is not a piece of figurative language we've talked a lot about, but they want to understand they're not asking you what an idiom is. They're just asking you, what does it mean if someone's turned in? So that is an example of an idiom, but they just want to know, what does that mean? So look back in your sentence to the context clues. What did he do when it says that he turned in? This is your grammar paragraph. No, I'm sorry, it's not. It's asking you to make an inference from part A. What inference can you make about Jerome? What can you figure out about Jerome that it doesn't straight up just say in the text? And then how do you know? Theme. Remember a theme. We talked about this. It's been a little while ago. Remember, a theme is kind of something that sums up a story. It's similar to a moral, but not the same thing. We talked about, like, the theme of Charlotte's Web was friendship. It could have been love. So what is the theme of the cracked pot and the magic fish? In both stories, what did the characters learn or come to find out about life? Okay? Then you already did your writing prompts. Here's your grammar passage. This should look a little familiar. Remember to pay attention to what gets a capital letter. Verbs. When we're talking about verbs, is it present tense, past tense? When you're looking at a word, you're not sure of the meaning. Put these words back in the sentence. See if it makes sense. There's your second passage. So just remember, as you start to answer your questions today, pay close attention to what they're asking and what makes the best sense. You can revisit this video if you need to, if you're a little stuck on something. Those were just some of the ones we really wanted you to point out to you that might take a little bit of extra thinking. Okay, you guys are going to do great. You've been getting better and better every week. See you in a little bit.